So this looks like such an awesome transformation, such an awesome story. Tony World, you reached out to me. The pictures you sent me, I was just blown away. I could see just the change in your face. I could
Mhm.
see the inflammation went down, the way you feel,
Yeah.
and weight loss, and just more importantly, your message. I could feel like you're just so happy and had such a huge transformation. I think you said on your fast today, you're on day 161, and you did
Yes.
120 days only fruit, and then you started incorporating fruits
Yes.
and vegetables. So let's find out what is going on. Take us back a little bit. Why did you start this fruit and vegetable fast?
Probably April, my cousin was she said, hey, I'm gonna do a 90-day fruit fast. I'm like, I'm not sure. But for 12 years now, I juice my vegetables for 14 days straight, no food, no solid food.
2 weeks
So when
every
she
year.
introduced,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So when she introduced this 90-day fast to me, she said, well, you can eat your fruit. I'm like, oh, this is a cinch. I said, because you already know when you start juicing and you're not eating any food, nothing is harder than that.
No.
So when I started the fruit fast, I knew I was like, okay, this is nothing. And my sister came in. This is the first time I saw her for like between 5 and 6 years. And she just brought it up by the clear blue. Hey, me and my boyfriend are going to start a fruit fast. Do you want to join us? It'll be fun. I said, you know what? Come on, let's do it. Right.
Yeah.
But I know my personality. This was around April 26th. So she wanted to start May 1st. So then I started doing my research. I came across your video. Right. So I'm like, all right. So you just made me feel more comfortable with making my decision. But I knew right then and there, I said, you know what? If I don't start tomorrow, I'm probably not gonna make it to May 1st. I said, with my personality, I gotta start right then and there. And I did it. Like I said, I watched your videos probably for 4 or 5 hours the night before. And like I said, that solidified my thoughts. I'm going straight ahead and do it. So thank you. I want to just thank you, take my
Yeah,
time and
no,
thank you
thanks for
also.
being
I'm
there.
here today.
I have the most
Yeah,
amazing viewers. You're amazing. And so you started eating
yeah,
only fruit
yeah.
then. And what did you start eating? Like,
hmm
what did you start eating?
I started out with bananas, watermelon, oranges. So I knew I wanted a variety of colors with my fruits because I just wanted to get all the vitamins I could.
Hmm.
At the end of the time, because my everyday life is a little more hectic. So I wanted, like I said, just a variety. Through your page, I ran across Bobby Smith.
Yeah,
So I
Bobby.
jumped on, I joined, yeah, so I ended up joining his group. So I looked, he said, okay, 15-day watermelon fast. I said, you know what? I'll do it, 15 days. But then again, I went right back to a variety of fruits.
Yeah.
And yeah, my purpose for really doing it is I wanted to break my body down and then build it back up. But I'm a bulky guy, saying I didn't want that look. I wanted a more defined look.
Yeah.
So I knew my fruits were going to get me there. So
Wow.
I went to go work out. Yeah, I went to go work out, and it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening for me. So I said, you know what? Let me just ride out this 90 days, take advantage of every moment, then take notes on what's going on with my body. Because you already know your body goes through a lot while you're just fasting like that. And then to do it abruptly, like the way I did it, I said, you know what, let my body do what it has to do. I'm gonna sit back this time. I have
Yeah.
time to work out. And then that's what happened. So I ended up losing 48 pounds. Some people are like, oh, you should have lost more. Again, I was a bulkier dude, but I
That's a
wasn't I
lot of
wasn't
weight
carrying a
though.
lot
Like,
of excess weight.
that's a
Yeah,
lot of weight still to
yeah,
lose. I know people are saying you should lose more, but like that's a lot of weight still to lose. 48
yeah,
pounds. Wow.
yeah, yeah. And I ended up losing muscle also. But like I said, I was fine with it. And I still feel great. So when my 90 days came, I felt so good. I said, you know what? I'm gonna jump on for another 30 days. And after that, I felt so good. I said, I'm gonna do another 30 days to bring me to 150. But I wanted to make a decision, hey, is this something I could do for the rest of my life? Once I added to my vegetables, I came to the conclusion like around day
Yeah.
148, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not going back to meat. I'm not going back to anything other than fruits and vegetables.
Okay,
So
wow. So we're gonna find out what you're eating now in a minute, but I'm just wondering, like, has this been one of the biggest transformative experiences of your life?
yes. And I say yes because like I said, the rest were like fads for me or
Hmm.
just a quick challenge. But this right here, I'm riding this out. So yes, a lot has happened. Like during my fasting, a lot has went on, and the juicing helped me get through a lot of it. I mean, not the juicing, the fruit
The
fast.
fruit.
But when I used to juice, I feel that all that juicing I did led up to this moment to where I'm fasting with the fruits. You know what I'm saying? Because my discipline is like on point. But if I never juiced, I probably wouldn't have made it through a fast, you know. But a
Yeah.
lot of, like I said, a lot happened during those days. Right in the beginning, I my dad got sick. I was going out of town, so I was jumping on the Facebook page almost like as a release. So then my dad passed away, right? But while I
No
was part
way.
of the
During
group
the
still,
fast, your dad passed away?
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Wow.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, but the fast, believe it or not, the fast helped me deal with a lot of that. You know, I felt like I said, the way I handled it, just the conversation that he and I had right before he passed away. Like I said, it was just totally different. I was somewhere different mentally in a whole different mental space, thanks to the fasting. And I know it
Wow.
because I felt it, you know, and then I was somewhere else spiritually. Like I said, I was calm with it. And when he passed, I wasn't sad at all the next day. You know, we made our peace. I was happy and I'm good. Yeah. So
Wow. Well, you've had so much change
yeah,
then these last few months and you're still smiling. I love
yeah.
that. Wow. I
Oh
feel
no, I
like,
always smile. Yeah.
don't you just feel like this lifestyle, like the fruits, the vegetables, the living foods just make you feel happier? Have you noticed a big difference in how you feel?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy every day. I was happy before, but I'm really happy now. You already know
Yeah.
because you've been what, vegan for how many years? Six,
7
7?
years. I've been raw for just over 7 years now.
Yeah. So I mean, so you know, you just want to go tell everybody,
Yeah.
come on, I can help you feel like this too. You know, you
Yeah.
want to just preach to the world, yeah. But they see your actions, and I tell people all the time, you know, the more you do this, the more people are going to see you. They're going to see the progress. They're going to want to be on board. You know, what I'm saying you become a teacher after a while. You'll come in as a student, but as you start to stay on this a little longer, people are going to be drawn to you. And they're going to see your energy. They're going to see that glow that you have. Everybody wants that, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, some of us are just stronger than others to make it happen. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if you're going to be that teacher, you can walk them into it. You know what I'm saying? You could make them feel calm and make them feel comfortable with it. So that's where I'm
Mhm.
at now. It changed my life because I'm to the point now where I know what I'm doing now is so much bigger than me. You know, what I did, I made a decision for myself to fast for me. But along the way, I've helped so many people, and I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's the best part of this all. Just
True.
the
That's
people
a
that
good
reach out to
point.
you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and like I said, with you, you motivated me, so I'm out there. I'm motivating someone else. It becomes a chain reaction. You know, and like I said, I mean, but it's a beautiful chain reaction. You know, one of
Yeah.
my buddies for his birthday, yeah, I bought him a big bottle of vodka. Right. And I thought about it, I said, well, why would I give him something that's gonna hurt him when I give him something that's gonna help him? So I got rid of that vodka, went and bought him a juicer. He started juicing. He ended up losing like 60 pounds. And that changed his life. And
No
then, like I
way.
said, people start coming to him. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
Oh
And
my gosh, I
again,
love that.
yeah. So the juicing, let's say the juicing led me up to the fasting, which made it more comfortable for me. But when I was juicing, I would do 14 days at a time. This one time, a friend of mine said, "Hey, you really inspiring me, you're encouraging me. I really want to start." Right, but she was nervous. I said, "You know what? If you start, I'll stay on another 7 days. And that's going to take me to 21." Everything's going good. Her husband calls me. I'm like, "Oh, hello?" So I'm like, why, what's going on? So he said, "Hey, I see what you're doing for my wife. I would like to join on." So I said, "Well,
Whoa.
look, if you join on," I told her, I said, "Look, you feeling so good, you stay in another 7, I'll stay in another 7 with y'all." Long story short, I ended up doing 40 days, right? When I came off, I had no taste for alcohol. I haven't drank in 23 months.
Wow.
And I'm a person that was drinking. Yeah, I drink every day,
Me
like every
too.
day. It
I
wasn't
used to
like
drink every
drunk. Yeah, I
day
was just
too.
drunk.
Me too. I
Yeah,
used to drink
yeah. I
every
wasn't like,
day. Yeah. Wow, way to
yeah.
go.
It
Oh
wasn't
my
like,
gosh. And okay, do you
yeah.
have some encouragement for some people out there who maybe still drink and like want to give it up or have a hard time giving it up? Because I think it can be hard for people, that glass of wine or that beer or socially, right? But don't you think life is so much better? It feels so much better without it. And don't you think it's toxic? And it's not like a lot of people think like in moderation. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of people used to tell me, "Oh, moderation. just have one beer a day, have one beer a week. My personality doesn't allow me to do that.
Me too.
And some people can. Yeah, I can't. If I drink a beer right now, it's 5, 6, 7. It's never one. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I'm wired. And for the people who would love to like stop, like I said, you have to substitute it with something, and then you have to surround yourself with different type of people. You know, and you don't go to an environment where you knew that's where you love to go hang out and drink. You know, mostly it's mind over matter. You have to be in control at all times. You know what I'm saying? You feel yourself falling weak. This is another way I used to help myself. I said, well, you know what? If I want to be, I'm like, you know what? You can't tell me that this beer has more control over you than you have over yourself.
Right.
So I would play these little mind games with myself. Yeah, whatever it takes to make it happen, do it. Yeah, I mean, other than that, then you need a strong support group sometimes. And me, I was just like, I'm just different. I just think different. Like I said, I didn't want to go back to the drinking. And with juicing, I lost the craving, I lost the taste. I can explain it to this day. I didn't want to stop. It just stopped. That's the power of the veggies. It's in the power of the fruits. Because you don't know you're sick sometimes, but this will heal you inside. Sick is craving liquor, craving alcohol. That's a sickness also. But my fasting took all that away. And it sounds like a miracle. It sounds like, oh wow, that's crazy. No, it's true.
No, and I think a lot of people think like, well, they drink and stuff, but they don't have health problems. Maybe they're like, no, I'm fine. I don't have health problems. But like, they're not thriving, a lot of them, right? Like, they don't know how it feels to like truly feel good. Like, they might not even realize how that alcohol and stuff is affecting them, or that crappy food, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would come home sometimes and I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ride the motorcycle. No, because I'm gonna sit down, well, let me go have a beer. You drink one beer, I'm there for the rest of the night. So I can't enjoy the toys that I have. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna stop at home, change my clothes, have a beer. Nope, now you're stuck on the couch. You don't get anything done. You're not being productive. Yeah. It's actually slowing you down. Yeah, you think you're having fun. You're having fun for the moment, but you're actually holding yourself back. You know, and like I said, again, I realized I thought I was having fun back then, but I really wasn't. You know, I really wasn't. And then I was one of those fun drinkers though. I'm one of the people where I drink with you in the bar, and I'm like, yeah, and I'd be like, buy everybody a drink, you know, and hey, the more drinks I had, the bigger your tip. Oh, so they loved it. Come on, come have some more. Yeah, so, but I mean, like I said, you're not missing anything by leaving it alone. Just leave it alone for a month. Just see what your body could do. Because again, you know, you might not be able to see a fatty liver. Sometimes you don't even know what it feels like. And you think you bloated, you think, oh, I'm just fat. No, you got something else going on inside that you need to, like I said, leave that alcohol alone. A lot of your intestines and your internal, they'll start shrinking. They're bloated, they're inflamed from all that alcohol. I don't know if you're drinking beer or liquor, but you know, one is not better than the other, really. And then your blood pressure shoots up. All types of health problems going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's sad. And and like lots of other problems in their life too from it. And do you ever see yourself going back to alcohol or meat or dairy, or like how you used to eat?
Life is funny, you know. Right now, at this point in my life, no, I don't. And I'm comfortable saying that. You know, like I said, I feel great. When I say great, I feel good every day. You know, and like I said, I love when people walk up to me, you're 51 years old? You know, and I look younger than some of the kids, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because what you do, you inspire younger people. They be like, oh, that's what I want to look like when I get 50.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, sometimes you don't have to say anything. I have my daughter, she's 12. You know, my wife, she also works out. But now my daughter, she comes to the gym with me every Sunday now. She chose to do this. Nothing. I didn't ask her. Yeah. So she like, Daddy, she made this noise. I said, what's that? She's like, mucus. I need to leave it alone. I need to leave the milk alone, Daddy. Can I get on the fruits with you? I'm like, yeah. You know, I was happy because, like I said, she took that upon herself to want to get start juicing them, not juicing, start fasting as well with the fruits.
Yeah.
So you definitely inspire others just by enjoying your day.
Amazing. I love this. And so when you started, I don't think I asked you this already. When you started, like how long did it take you to see benefits, and what have been like all the benefits you've experienced? Okay,
the first 10 days, I lost 14 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
that's another thing I try to, yeah. I mean, but I explain that to people. You're gonna lose if you just for a week, you're guaranteed 10 pounds. Because a
Yeah,
lot of people don't understand that's water weight and that's, poop sitting up in your system. Once you release that, that's 20, 25 pounds there.
true.
But that's good because that's the Kickstarter. Because if you can make it out and you see yourself lose just 10 pounds, that's all some people need. Oh, I'm there. I'm losing 20, I'm losing 30. And the one thing I did learn with this is the longer you stay on it, the longer you fast, the more benefits you're going to get. Because your body goes, when I juice for those 14 days, I can tell you exactly what happens every single day while I'm fasting. That's how well I know my body now because I've been doing it so many years.
Yeah,
And you can't interrupt that. Yeah, you can't interrupt that. You interrupt it, it stopped the whole process. You got to start all over from scratch.
true.
Yeah, but I mean my breathing's better. I just sit there, tell my daughter, come watch TV with me. I'm not TV with you because you snore. I would sit there and watch TV. I'm wide awake, but it sounded like I was snoring because my
Wow.
breathing was so heavy. Because I was, yeah,
Wow.
I mean, well, my breathing, yeah, it sounded like Darth Vader. That's exactly what it sounded like. But
Hmm.
I didn't pay attention to it until she would say something. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even notice I was breathing that heavy. You know what I'm saying? Then what else? Like I said, I would just start losing weight. Then one time I went to go put on my socks and I had to rock. I had to count 1, 2, 3, and hope that the sock caught my big toe so I get on my foot. That's when I knew enough was enough. Yeah, my stomach was just out of control, and it got that way quick.
Wow.
And just being lazy, like I said, just being lazy, drinking, sitting on the couch. We had to stay at home for a couple of years, and I noticed one morning I woke up. I was the type, if I woke up at 7 a.m., I'm busting down a beer, 7:05. But there's one day it was
No
around
way.
midnight.
That early you would
Uh,
start drinking?
yeah. Some days I would have to be like, man, do you eat today? Like, that's how much I just like my beer. And,
Wow.
the beer filled you up. Yeah, so I had to remind myself to eat. And then one night I was like, wow, 11 o'clock, midnight. And I said, wait a minute. Only thing in common this whole day with you being up is every time I look up, I had a beer next to me. And that's when I stepped back and I had to be like, you know what? Let me look at myself from the outside looking in. I said, how crazy this must look to like my wife or daughter, like, damn, is he gonna put that beer down? It's not the same beer, but still, it's a beer. And it was all day. And like I said, we stuck at home. I'm in the man cave, and I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. But I don't regret anything because that got me where I am today.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can inspire others and encourage them, and just show them, hey, you see what it is. So I love every experience I had.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
you notice a big difference in your energy then too, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, every single day. Like I said, I feel great. I mean, this if I don't feel great, it's because I chose not to. And I mean, how many people choose not to? Like I said, I have my cravings. That was in probably the very first week. After that, like I said, after juicing, everything's a cinch. Especially if you're able to eat your fruits. After the
True.
juicing, there's nothing I can't accomplish. I know that in my mind.
Yeah, like any
So
tips for somebody out there who wants to deal with the cravings, like whether it's, for staying on a fast or just eating healthier or like giving up the cravings too for alcohol and stuff?
yeah, just like I said, just it's mind over matter. That's the bottom line. Mind over matter. Just start. Just some people can't stop, but if you
Mhm.
can, just start juicing. What I'm saying, start your fast. Just write it out for a week. I promise you, you'll see a difference.
Mhm.
And I mean, I could make that promise like sincerely. I don't know everybody's different, but like I said, if you do it for 1 week, you would definitely see a difference. And people are going to see the difference around you. And you're going to carry yourself different. You're going to walk with your chest out, your head up. I mean, it affects so many parts of your life that you didn't even pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? But now you start to see little by little, your confidence is through the roof. And like I said, when you start learning, when you start seeing that you're helping others, there's nothing more gratifying than that.
True.
I mean, yeah, I love it. I love every minute.
You're so
Yeah.
genuine, such a good person. I freaking love it. And say you didn't start any
Yeah.
of this, the juicing, the fruit, the vegetables, like this path, like where do you think you were headed? Say like this has not been a part of your picture at all, any of this. Like where do you think you're headed in your life if you didn't start all this?
Well, I'm always striving for greatness. So this is just gonna make me greater, and
Yeah.
I know I'm on the right path. Yeah, and I know I'm on the right path because I live it every day and I feel it.
You are on the right path. I
I
can feel
like I
it.
said, yeah, it's just something you feel. And when I was younger, and we were growing up, 12, 13, my friends would be like, you're great, you're great. We'd always encourage each other, even at that age. But
Wow.
sometimes you don't see it. Yeah, sometimes people see the greatness in you that you don't see in yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is definitely, I learned so much about me during this journey, like even patience. I realized, wow, you know what? You're very impatient. I wanted to lose weight quick, so I juiced. I want to get back in shape quick. I want to get the muscles back. Everything was like quick, quick, quick. So I was like, you know what, learn, just enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell people is important now. Enjoy the journey, take your notes. Because when you start going further into this and people start coming to you for advice, you want to give them the right advice. You want to give them the right answer. Because
True.
sometimes people's lives depend on this. You want to give those. I tell them, if I don't know the answer, I'll help you find it. But one thing I'll never do is give you an answer so I can try to sound like the smartest person in the room and give you a
Mm-hmm.
false answer. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to give you an answer like, oh, well, don't eat this. But why? Oh, this person told me. No, I'm going to give you the facts. If I say don't eat it, it's probably from my experience or something that I know is true, not because
Yeah.
someone else told me. Yeah, someone left a comment on my page. I left one of my meals. Oh, don't eat that. I said, well, why? They're like, oh, such and such said it. I'm like, wait a minute. So you give me some secondhand information? Man, please go kick rocks. Yeah, I'm like, come on. When you tell somebody don't to do something, have your facts behind it.
Yeah.
That's
True.
how I feel. That's
Me
how I
too.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Good
then
point.
if we don't, we're just doing them we're doing them a disservice. You say like someone like you and I that's been doing this so long, and what are we doing if we're not gonna lead them in the right direction? You
True.
know, yeah. So when we don't, you and I are to the level now where we want to see everybody win. So I know we're gonna give them
Yeah.
the right information. We're gonna do the right thing. I want to see everybody thrive. You know what I'm
Me
saying? You can
too.
feel good just like this. Yeah, people are like, how can you feel good every day? You can't feel good every day. I said, I feel good every day. People find it
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's how messed up we are. That's how messed up we are mentally as people.
It's
They don't think it's
so
possible to
true.
feel good every day. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't think it's possible, but it
Yeah, and it
is.
is.
It
We're
is.
supposed to feel amazing, you know? We're supposed to feel amazing as we get older
Right.
too. It's not supposed to be like your knees give
Yeah.
out and you can't see and like
Hmm.
all these things. So I'm
Yeah.
curious, I'm curious, you did the 4 months on the fruit, right? About for the
Yeah.
fruit cleanse, and then you started adding in fruits and vegetables. So what did that look like? Like what were you adding
Mhm.
in? Was it salads? And like how did you feel? Did you notice a difference like adding that in and how you felt? Or how did that go?
I noticed the difference in within 2 days once I
Mm-hmm.
added the veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I told you I started because I wanted to slim down. So when I was doing the fruits, I think like a weekend, I was like, well, you know what? At least I'm not gonna go to the gym. At least let me do my push-ups. I couldn't even get out like 10 push-ups. Like my body, it wasn't weak. I couldn't. I normally doing about 25s. I couldn't even do it. And I
Wow.
said, oh, that's when I said, you know what? Yeah. So I said, okay, let me ride it out. And I said, when my 90 days comes, I go back. But again,
Mm-hmm.
I added 30 more days, so 120. But I knew at that point, in order for me to get to where I need to be, I had to have more vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
So I started implementing my veggies. So
Mm-hmm.
I implemented kale, and I was like, well, where can I get the most protein from? They were like chickpeas,
Yeah.
um, yeah, avocado. I would eat a lot of, like I said, a lot of chickpea, a lot of quinoa,
Yeah.
and that's what I do now. I eat like quinoa twice a day or chickpeas mixed with it twice a day
Yeah.
because I notice my calories. Again, at this point, your stomach has shrunk so much, it takes a handful of food to fill you up.
True.
But I
Yeah.
wasn't getting the calories I needed. Yeah, I was. And when I did the tracker, I was only doing like 600 calories a
Mm-hmm.
day
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't hungry, but I was eating my fruits. And Monday
Mm-hmm.
I eat one serving of veggies, but it just wasn't getting me where I needed. And so now, like I said, I do more of the veggies and less of the fruit. I do the fruit once or twice a day. Try to do the veggies 2, 3 times a day.
That's good. And you
So
feel good like
I
that?
had to bring it in. I feel great, and like I said, the strength came back in 2 days.
Wow,
And
good.
I notice the difference when I'm doing a push-ups. I feel it, like I feel solid. I feel great, and like I said, the veggies kicked it off. That mixed with the fruit, I went to after day 120. I went out with my wife to get something to eat. The guy said, "Well, hey, I can make you a vegetable burrito." I said,
Yeah.
"All right." Man, I haven't had anything in my belly
Yeah.
warmer than room temperature. So I took my third bite, and my wife was like, "Are you okay?" I mean, I didn't know if it was going to come up or come out, but I just felt crazy. But I forgot. I said, "Wait a minute. Everything you had has been raw. You haven't had
Yeah.
any cooked food, no matter the temperature." So
Yeah.
I didn't like the way I felt. So I just stayed raw, like right to this day. I haven't eaten anything like warmer than room temperature. Like I'll cook
Yeah.
my quinoa on that. I'll put it in the refrigerator. Next day I eat it cold. I
Yeah.
haven't used my microwave. Yeah, I haven't used. Yesterday I put my daughter's food in the microwave, and I was like, wait a minute, when was the last time you used this microwave? So I haven't used my microwave, my oven, or my air fryer in over 160 something days.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, wow.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know much about it, but I've heard
yeah,
microwaves aren't very good for us. So I think it's better not to use them anyway.
yeah,
Good for you.
yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I feel like
No,
this is like the path. I like
oh, thank
so
you.
want to see you stick to this. I love it. And I think like that's
Oh,
like
no,
for
I
me
am.
when I'm fasting on like fruit or like juice fasting, like I don't work out either. I think it's like a nice time to take a break from that. And then when I'm eating everything, I
Mhm.
work out, but I'm also like you, like I like fruit for cleanses. Like I've done like 21 days on watermelons, 28 days on grapes. But then I eventually like
Mhm.
want like my salads, my greens, like the other things. So like I could never see myself doing like only fruit long term. I get it. Some people like to do
Mhm.
that. But like I'm like, don't you feel like it's more balanced with like the big variety and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Because I was saying, I think it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by say that when I say that is if someone is fasting or juicing for like 30, 40 days and you see this big change in your body, it's scary. Like, oh wow, well, what am I gonna do? I gotta come off this. I can't stay on this forever.
True.
So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Some of them don't have an outlet. Some of them don't know. You see some pages and they'll tell you how to start, but they'll tell you how to come off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen a couple of people say, "Oh well, I can't wait. I got 2 more days." 3 more days later, they come back to the group. "Oh man, I was in this hospital all night. I ate this. I ate that. They ate something too heavy." They don't have the blueprint to like I said, come off of the fast. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's a scary feeling because you made all these gains. And you're like, I don't want to lose this, but I can't stay on this forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do something about that. I'm gonna get with the new people and try to walk them through it and make sure they're educated because you're doing your body good. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Mm-mm. No.
Especially then you have other people watching. I knew you're gonna get sick. I told you you're gonna get sick. You don't want that. They waiting to shoot you down. Don't give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't give it to them. So
And so how
yeah,
much
but it's
weight?
a scary feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on day 161 of all of this, which is amazing. Like that's so much
Yeah.
time, right? That I feel like that's almost half a year, right? How
Yeah.
much is that? That's a long time.
Yeah.
Almost half a year. So
Yeah.
how much weight have you lost? I mean, I know it's about so many other things than weight too, but somebody might wonder how much weight have you lost like since day one now? What's the total?
Oh, it's 48
Oh yeah, it's
since
the
total.
48. Okay, that's what I thought. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
feel good. And that's
But
what's
yeah,
most
but when you
important. And
start
you look
comparing
good.
yourself,
Yeah.
thank you. But I was starting to compare myself to other people because you see people losing 60, 70 pounds in a group.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I had to sit back and just like really do my research. I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't come in with a lot of excess weight. You was a bigger guy, but you didn't have as much excess weight. So you got to concentrate on your journey, and then you got to learn your body. Your body's not going to do what this person's body does.
True.
So yeah, so I had to learn that. So then I was also making smoothies, but I was adding avocado, banana, and honey.
Yeah.
So what I noticed, I said, wait a minute, yeah, but that was like maybe the third week.
Yeah.
But I noticed the scale stopped. I wasn't losing any
Oh.
weight. I wasn't gaining, but I wasn't losing, right? But I said, oh, wow. I said, because I knew I didn't want to go below 200 anyway. I don't like that feeling for my body frame. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. So I learned how to pause my weight loss with those three, with the smoothies. So
Wow.
as I got too low and I was going too low too fast, I would drink me the smoothie with the banana, the avocado, and the honey,
Yeah.
and I stay stagnant. Yeah, so I,
Yeah.
like I said, just research, but you gotta learn your body. You know what I'm saying? And you only learn that through experience. You have to ride this ride. You know what I'm saying? And this the only thing you're gonna lose, it's a win-win situation. Only thing you're gonna lose is weight, waste, you know what I'm saying, and toxins. You have nothing to lose with this. You know, you
True.
think you're craving these food. Yeah, once your stomach shrinks, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna be thinking about that food. You're gonna be like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna learn that our portions are entirely too big. It doesn't take that much to fill you up when you're
That's
eating
a
correct.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but like I said, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I love the people that come to me and talk to me about it. I love it.
Yeah, I love it for you too. And on the fruit fast, I know some people will wonder, did you notice any problems with your teeth with like all the fruit or no?
No, not
No.
at all.
Good. Yeah.
No, I wasn't eating a lot of acidics. Like I wasn't eating a lot of lemons and oranges as much. For 3 weeks, I said I ate a lot of watermelon, a lot of grapes and stuff. So the third week, I remember I stopped and bought some pineapple. And I'm talking about instantly the acid like was burning my tongue.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, okay. And so I stayed away from, I was like, okay, let me stray away from this for now. You know, I just didn't like the way it made my tongue feel.
Hmm.
I ate more melons than anything and a lot of grapes
I
because my
love
cousin was telling
melons.
me that the grapes, yeah, she was telling me that the grapes, she like, that's your detox. That's going to get that mucus out. So that's what I wanted too. I
Yeah,
didn't really
you
have
know what?
any health
Yeah.
problems before that, huh? Yeah.
I did a grape cleanse once. It was like a couple years ago and it was
Mhm.
28 days. I'll try link the video below of only eating grapes and that was the most challenging and it felt like the most cleansing thing I'd ever done. It's so the grapes are so detoxing. It's like next level crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, she said that she was getting headaches and her nose was running. She like, but she was getting her head felt foggy, and someone told her that that was the mucus in her brain. And saying, I like, for real? She like, yeah. She like, it's deep. She like, and the darker the grapes, the better. I like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I just didn't take that leap yet. Like for that many days with just grapes. I mean, I know I could do it if I want to. I just
I'm
haven't
sure
taken
you
it yet.
could. If anyone could do it,
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah,
you.
oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's nothing I can't do. But
Yeah, and
now
so
one thing I was laughing.
go ahead. Yeah, go
Hmm?
ahead.
No, I was laughing at one of your episodes with the bananas. That's what I want to ask you. How is the banana fat?
Okay, well, I love cleanses, right? I love to do a couple juice cleanses a year, and then now and then I'll do like Watermelon Island, where I'll only eat watermelons for like 5 days a week, 2 weeks, whatever. But I tried the banana, what's it called? I don't know, Banana Island. I forget what it's called. So I tried just bananas a couple years
Okay.
ago. I think I only made it to day 2 or 3. I think it was day 3, and I couldn't eat one more banana. I usually these cleanses, I'm like, okay, I get
Yeah.
into it around day 3 or 4, and I feel really good. I felt great by the end of the first
Right.
day, and I was like, "Whoa, this is great" by the end of the
Mhm.
first day, and then I
Mhm.
had to stop. I couldn't do it. I don't know. Like props to people who can eat bananas for like 30 days. I can't do it. It's not in my cards. I
Right.
just can't do it. No.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering. I said, I wonder if she can be able to finish this.
No.
Yeah, but
No.
she's like, no,
So,
no,
well, do you
no.
have any advice for anybody out there who's watching you and they're feeling super inspired? Maybe like they want to get to where you're at. They want to like, get a better
Yeah.
mindset like this, get healthier, whether it's like a fruit cleanse, raw vegan, whatever type of cleanse in their mind, or like get out of their depression. Like any advice for somebody to, get to a better path somebody who's feeling like, not so great.
Yeah, reinvent yourself. That's the key. Reinvent yourself. Try all new things that you don't normally do. So what I do now is I do a lot of floating. You familiar with that?
Oh, it's so funny you said that
Floats?
because my friend, I saw her this morning. She was telling me about that. So yeah, could you tell us what that is?
Yeah, yeah, sensory deprivation. So whether you're in a tank, it's probably around 7 feet long, 5 feet wide, maybe. So it's filled with 1 foot of water with 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt. So when you get in, you close the chamber behind you and you're in total darkness, but your body's floating. You couldn't go under if you wanted to. So you're suspended in midair. So the only thing that's in there right now is whatever is on your mind, that's what you're going to be concentrating on. There's no sound. There's nothing to distract you. And when I say total darkness, it's total darkness. So it shuts down all your senses. Only thing that you're left in there with are you and your thoughts. So you usually do an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Last time I did 2 hours. I do that like maybe every other week. I've been doing that for a while now, just to stay focused, staying, I sit there and I say, okay, where are we going with this? And I just let myself go, and it'll take you there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna daze out, definitely. Sometimes you might fall asleep, or you might think you're falling asleep. You're just on a whole nother plane. And then I do that. Cryotherapy. You've done that?
No. So what's that?
Now that's you get into another chamber, but your head is above. Your head is on the outside. They close you in. You have to strip down to your underwear. You can't have any jewelry on because your jewelry would get stuck to your skin. So what happens in this chamber, they drop the temperature down to negative 232 degrees. Yes. So, I mean, if you have any inflammation, you're going to feel it wherever the inflammation is. So, yeah, it's going to freeze all the old cells and break them up and make room for the new one.
No way.
Your blood is just like brand new. Yeah, flowing through your body, just brand new. Yeah, then last week I went, got some cupping done. That's for better blood circulation. I had my first acupuncture session 2 days ago. That was cool. That was different. So like I said, I've been just trying to stay busy, trying new things. Like I said, you have to reinvent yourself. You're not the same person you was before this fast. So like I said, it teaches you how to really enjoy life, and you got to take advantage of every moment that we have. And like I said, again, you have to show somebody else something different. We all do the same thing. We're all caught up in this cocoon where our everyday life is like, what's the movie? Groundhog Day. Try something different. Get out your comfort zone. And like I said, with this right here, my fasting has allowed me to do that more. So yeah. So just don't be afraid.
That's the thing I love. Like
don't be afraid.
As you've started eating healthier, like eating the real foods, like it's totally transformed your life because it's caused all these other positive habits. Like you're not just sitting at home all night drinking beer, you're doing all these things that are like totally improving your vibration, your mood, your whole life. And like all these habits that we do today, like they affect our life tomorrow and they build our entire life. You know what I mean? So you're building a better life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it.
I feel great. Yeah, I feel great. And then I draw, so it took my creativity level to the next level.
Wow.
My creativity. Yeah, so I mean, and things just come to you. I mean, it's almost like being like you're clairvoyant, like ideas come to you, visions come to you. Your energy is just different. You know what I mean? And it's so hard to explain and put it in words unless you're living it. You have to just like I said, I just tell anybody, please just experience it for 2 weeks. And I guarantee you, your 2 weeks are going to turn to 2 months. There's no way you can do this for 2 weeks and not want to go further. You're going to feel so much better. And like I said, I really haven't had any health problems, but I can imagine someone that has health problems, and just imagine you feeling good like this, but then your 30th day comes, you're like, oh man, I got to stop, due to anything. I had a guy on the group, he said that he felt real good, but unfortunately, he had to stop because he couldn't afford to buy any more fruits.
Oh, wow.
I said, damn, that must be a bad feeling to know that you came this far and then you had to stop, because you couldn't afford the fruit. I was like, but it made me more grateful. And I said, damn, I'm grateful to be able to even do this fast. I'm grateful to be able to afford the fruits and the veggies and to eat the way I want to, not the way I have to. I said, like I said, it just made me more appreciative. It made me really sit back and look at my situation just as a person. And I I got to be more grateful. You don't pay attention to things like that until you see someone that's a little less fortunate. Not saying he was less fortunate, but I'm saying period.
No, it's so true.
In the outside world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
love that. I love your story. I love this. And what's next?
Um,
What's next for you? Where are you headed next? You're gonna just keep staying on this path, keep working out now, keep incorporating these other like
yeah.
different raw foods and stuff, and keep it going. I feel like I just
Yeah.
so want to keep you keep see you keep it going. I feel like this is just I love
Oh
this
yeah.
path for you.
Oh no, I'm not. I promise you, I'm keeping going. You know, and I
Good.
promise that to myself. So like I said, I got to stick to my mission. I know what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna get there. That's. I don't say I want to get there. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm coming. I'm gonna probably. Everybody's like, man, you need to start your own page. So I'm probably gonna do that. Like I said, but I want to concentrate on the people who are scared to take that first step.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I want to concentrate on. I want to concentrate on the person that is only like 2 weeks in, because I'm so fascinated with hearing people's, what was your breaking moment? Like, what made you say enough is enough?
Oh my
That's what
God.
I'm intrigued with.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
true.
because everybody
Yeah.
has one. Yeah, everyone has one. What was yours?
With my health, well, you know what? I just had so many health problems. Like, I guess it was 11
Oh
years ago
wow.
after my first daughter was born. There was just so many things, but it was major digestive problems, panic attacks, acne on my back, and I felt so tired. And it was just like I knew I wasn't meant to feel that tired. It was like a combination of all kinds of different problems, but it was like really bad digestion too. Like I had blood in my stool and I was going to all these doctors and I was just like, enough is enough. And then one doctor was like, maybe you're allergic to gluten. So I removed that and I like all my brain fog left and I felt like a new person in like a day. So that's when I realized too, whoa, like this is the effect food has on me. What the heck? And that's when I started researching everything. And then eventually it led me to raw. But that's when everything changed when I removed the gluten. And then I saw like, whoa, if this affects me this way, then what the
Mhm.
heck is going on? So
Right. Was you afraid to well, you did for health reasons, but I was gonna say, I
yeah,
think the people who do it for weight loss are probably more afraid to come off it, I would think. Because
yeah.
you see the big change. Yeah, and then, like I said, it's probably scary, especially if you don't have the discipline. Because what's going to happen is all those foods that you craving, when
Mm-hmm.
you come off this, that's what you're gonna run to. Those foods that you craved, and
Mm-hmm.
you could put down 10 pounds in 2 days. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're like, damn, what did I do all this for? So I think it's important that we educate each other on how to come off it. And if you're just doing it for a challenge, that's fine. But if you're trying to do it for a lifestyle, I think we need to show them how to come off of it, how to keep on moving with this the proper way without hurting yourself.
Yeah.
So that's my next mission. That's my next mission.
I love
I
that.
just want to help others. Yeah, I just want to help others. I just want to put a smile on everybody else's face. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I live a pretty good life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically. So why not give back to someone else? I
Yeah.
mean, it's only right. Yeah, it's only right. I've been there. I've been in that situation when I was younger, not having. And I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, and your childhood trauma plays such a big role on your adulthood. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times we get so caught up in everyday life, we get forget who we are. But see, with this cleansing and this fruit fasting, you have no choice. You're gonna tap into who you are. It's gonna make you look at who you are because you're not gonna have the distractions like the like you said, the mucus, the inflammation. You're not thinking about, oh, this hurts, this hurts. Your mind's gonna be so freed up. You know, it sounds like
Yeah.
it almost sounds unbelievable what we're telling them. You could feel like this if you just do this. People are like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
No,
No, I
you
know,
really
right?
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like it sounds like a fairy tale, and it's so hard to put into words. But like I said, when they look at you and they look at your skin, they know this is real. When they look
Yeah.
at your smile, you can't fake that.
Yeah.
You can't fake happiness.
Yeah.
So
True. Good point.
yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to help others be happy.
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying?
love
And
that.
and while I'm learning, while I'm teaching also, I'm still learning. Because every day, today's day 161. I'm still learning new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like I said, like with the calories, I had to learn, okay, well, what are you gonna incorporate without going, everybody, oh, you gotta get your protein from the fish. You gotta eat chicken. No, I don't. They're saying you gotta eat chicken. I don't have to eat chicken.
Yeah,
Let me try it
exactly.
my way. Saying, let me see where my body's going. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
see where my body's going. If I don't like it, I mean, so what? I mean, but like I said, you got to. This is your mission. This is your journey. You had to walk this alone. It's almost like being a boxer. This is you all the way from beginning to end. Then, so like I said, those cravings, only you can fight those cravings. Surround yourself with people that can relate. You can't be with your friends and they tell me, don't worry about it, cheat. No, you need someone that can relate to what you're going through. Hey, I got a craving. What is
So
this?
true.
You want
Yeah.
somebody to be able to give you the right answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
or hey, I don't feel good today. Why don't I feel good? The person's not doing, go eat your sandwich, you'll be all right. No, that's not what you want. You need a support team that's gonna keep you going. Like I tell them, I'll be your cheerleader. I'll be like, come on, go. I don't care. I put my ego aside because I want to see you win. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like I said, when you win, when you're winning, I'm winning. Because you're saying
Exactly.
you helping me just as much as I'm helping you. And we all
Yeah.
helping each other. Yeah.
Exactly. I
So
love that. Well, I'm excited to see what you
yeah.
create and how many people you help and everything too.
Yeah.
And it's been so awesome having you on. I've enjoyed it so much. And where can
Yes.
everybody find you? Should I link any social media below? I can link everything you want, or where can they follow you?
Yeah, I have two social medias. My Facebook is after 90 days.
Yep.
And then my YouTube page is gonna be right here.
Oh,
You already
yeah.
know what it
Awesome.
is. Yeah. So I mean, because that's how I usually start my speech out every day. I'm like, yeah, you already know what it is. And
I
I
love
said, you
that.
know what? That's what it is. Yeah. And I mean, because it is what it is. I'm gonna give you just what it is, the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna give you what you need, which is the truth.
I love
Yeah.
that.
So, and that's how I live. Yeah, that's how I'm living. That's how I live my life.
I
So,
love it. Well, you're living a great life and you're just such
yeah.
a good vibes, good
Yeah.
energy. I've truly loved talking to you and I love your
Mhm.
story and your journey. And I can't wait to see what's next. And I just love this path for you. I feel like it's meant to be. And you're so awesome. So I can't wait to
Yeah.
have you back in the future. We should have you back when it's been 1 year, of your journey.
Oh yeah. I definitely follow up with you. But
Yeah.
again, I want to thank you so much. Like I said, I'm here right now because, like I said, I've watched your videos that day, and you made me feel comfortable to take that step, to
Good.
take that first step. And I look at your videos. You can see the genuine in it. There's no acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see it,
No.
just you can say, yeah, you can see the rhythm of the way you talk. You're saying it's not rehearsed, it's
Mhm.
you all the way.
Yeah.
And that's what attracted me to you. And I said, wow. I said, okay. And that's what you feel comfortable, like I said, taking that step. And then when I saw 6 years, I saw one of you like 6 years video, I'm like, she could do it. I said, yeah, I'm definitely doing this. Let's go.
Yeah. I
And I
love
did
it.
it. Yeah.
I
So
love that. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so
So
excited for you. And thanks for saying that. That was so
yeah.
nice. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah, no, it's the truth.
the viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure you did. Tony's freaking
Mhm.
amazing. And I hope it gave you some inspiration. If it did, give it a big
Yeah.
like. Make sure to subscribe if you don't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Mhm.